Hello, this is Makeda of the Boston Bidoofs, and today I'm going to be going over my Week 1 match in the YCL Season 5 versus the Indiana Tracers. And he's got a pretty scary team, and you can't see it here because I'm doing it a little different this time. I'm just going to show you a poke paste of my team. I feel like it's a lot more succinct that way, because if I went over it before, but you didn't get to see his team then either. So now you can see all the EVs and all that stuff. I feel like it's a lot better that way. So we're just going to do that. Let me pull up his team real quick on the side for myself so I could explain my thought process here. So he's got a pretty spooky team. He's got Blaziken with speed boost, he's got Melmetal, he's got Kyurem, and he has Landorus Incarnate. Thankfully the Landorus cannot have Sheer Force, but he's got a really spooky team. So I felt like my best options, for example, let's see if I can make this a little bigger for you. There you go. That's better. Are the Ninetales of Lola. It's going to be extremely helpful this week because not only does that hail do a lot, and I can take advantage of Sand Slash versus his team. A lot of things are weak to Ice, Steel, and Ground, which the coverage I brought on it. But Ninetales is fast enough to outspeed most of his team and deal a big chunk. And that Aurora Veil is going to help me a lot versus things like Melmetal, Double Iron Bash. I don't have a really great answer to that on this team, so Rocky Helmet Tangrowth is going to be a really nice switch-in if that Aurora... I mean, even if Aurora Veil isn't up, it's going to be a good switch into that, but it's great just in general if I can get Aurora Veil up to stop a lot of those really offensive, scary threats on his team. So that's my Ninetales set. I brought the Icy Rock for the increased hail turns, because I feel like hail is going to be extremely helpful. And Freeze Dry is kind of just a filler slot. The other two are just stab, but Freeze Dry is nice because there's a Lantern on his team, and it's going to be nice to be able to hit that with something super effectively. Even though I think a Moonblast is still going to do a nice chunk of damage to it, so that's my Ninetales set. Next up, I have Choice Band Zero Aura, and I feel like Choice Band Zero Aura is going to be extremely useful in this match because even if he has like Rocky Helmet Landorus, I can just close combat and do a fat chunk to anything on the switch, except maybe like Amoonguss. But even Amoonguss, if I predict it to come in, I have the Fire Punch there, I have the knockoff, all of those utility moves, the other three moves that Zero Aura has are going to be very useful depending on what he decides to bring. So I honestly, I foresee myself clicking close combat and just doing a chunk to whatever it is. If he leads like Kyurem or something, because Zero Aura is most likely going to be my lead. If he leads Kyurem and he stays in, oh man, getting rid of that thing early is going to be amazing. Even getting a nice chunk. I don't think I OHKO the Melmetal, but it's very close to with close combat, so hopefully I can get a nice hit off on that. Blaziken, he probably just protects, and then no, I think I still outspeed. So I don't think he stays in on any of his offensive threats, which means Zero Aura is a great way to revenge kill or just to kill something right off the bat. So that's my plan going into this week, is to lead Zero Aura, hit something real hard. So we'll see how that works out. Next up, I have Tangrowth. Tangrowth is going to be extremely useful as a defensive wall this week because even a Flare Blitz from the Blaziken is not going to kill the Tangrowth, which is going to be really nice. He's just so bulky. But that being said, it's going to do a lot of damage. It'll probably end up killing itself with the Rocky Helmet before it ends up killing the Tangrowth if he uses a Flare Blitz. But there's also a lot of things on his team that don't care about the Tangrowth. Like they have Amoonguss, they have Lantern. I mean, Lantern cares about it, but getting a Scald Burn is going to be annoying. Kyurem doesn't care. It's just like free setup, and if it's a special Landorus, it's going to just Sludge Wave me to death. So it's a great switch in when I know a physical attack is coming, but it's not going to stay in very long, and that's why Regenerator is a very, very nice ability, especially in a situation like this. Next up, I have a Rindoberry Swampert, and the reason I have Rindoberry is because originally Swampert was going to be my lead because I felt like setting up Stealth Rocks every time was going to be the way to go with Focus Sash, but instead I opted for the Rindoberry because honestly, why I expect him to lead Kyurem, and why would I put myself in a situation where I'll just go down to 1 HP and get frozen potentially and not even get my rocks up. So I opted to lead with Zero Aura and have Swampert in the back because it does a great deal of damage with its coverage moves. Ice Punch hits the Landorus really hard. Even a flip turn probably might kill the Landorus. I don't remember the calc specifically, but those are great attacking moves. And the Earthquake, Melmetal and Blaziken don't want to take that. Honestly, nothing wants to take that. Once that Landorus is gone, he has no switch into an Earthquake. Amoonguss is neutral, but it's still going to do a large chunk, and then Ice Punch should be able to do a lot. So Swampert is just a really nice offensive threat, and as well as being bulky. You can see the EVs are quite spread out. I think it's just enough speed to outspeed a Lantern with no investment, because I don't expect him to invest in any speed on the Lantern, so yeah, that's why I have that. Everything else is pretty much just filler, and yeah, I have Rindoberry because if he's Grass Knot Landorus and I'm full health, I want to be able to kill it with the surprise Ice Punch, so that's the thought process there. Next up is Sandslash, and I feel like this is kind of Sandslash's week to shine. It was 2 points, and it pairs beautifully with the Ninetales, especially in a matchup like this, where if I can get it in on like the Amoonguss or the Lantern who try to status me, I get a free Swords Dance up because my Lumberry will cure the status, and then I just go in. I'm gonna be double speed. I outspeed everything, even I don't think Scarfed Landorus, but pretty much everything else gets outsped almost guaranteed, and dies to the 3 coverage moves. Ice, Steel, or Ground deals with pretty much everything on his team beautifully. It is a 2-hit KO on the Melmetal, I think, but I live a double Iron Bash, and I think I live a Brick Break, but I don't think I live a Body Press. So after a +2, hopefully it'll be the other mons will be whittled down enough for me to kill with Earthquake, because I think +2 Earthquake does like 60-something% to Melmetal. So hopefully I can get it down to that when I get to the point of sweeping. But I think the main thing that I'm afraid of that's stopping the Sandslash sweep is surprisingly Vacuum Wave Blaziken. Because you don't need to invest any special into the Blaziken to be able to take out Sandslash, because it's just so weak to it. And Blaziken's already fast, so like it's not going to need to protect stall me. All it needs to have is that extra priority move slot to just take me out. So that would be interesting tech that I'm actually expecting this week. My opponent's smart. I've played with him in the past, and I expect something really innovative like that to come. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get a Sandslash sweep, or at least a couple kills with it, and that's ideal. Last but not least is Mandibuzz with Overcoat, of course, because Overcoat pairs well with the Hail. It is heavy-duty boots, just in case he sets up hazards, because I don't have any hazard removal on this team this week, because I opted not to bring Defog on the Mandibuzz, so I could put Brave Bird on for the Blaziken, because Brave Bird kills the Blaziken after the recoil from his attacks. Knockoff is going to be really nice. Lots of things that want to be hit by that, including the Kyurem, because I feel like that's the safest switch in. Kyurem, Melmetal, great switches into the Mandibuzz. Even Lantern even. But for the most part, Mandibuzz is going to be extremely hard to get rid of for him. Because I'm just going to U-turn out most of the time. And I also have Roost there, of course, to get that nice recovery if I need it. But that's my team this week. Let me know if you guys prefer the Pokepaste, or if you want me to show the in-game team like I did last season. But I think, for the most part, his team, those top 4 definitely coming. He's also got a Comfey, Tauros, which could definitely come. It's his fastest mon, I think. Second fastest mon, because he has a Persian Alola. But Tauros, it could be somewhat scary. Megahorn probably would mess up my Tangrowth pretty bad, and even like a stab, like a body slam would be very annoying. But yeah. And then he has Lycanroc, Midnight, which I don't see coming, and Shelmet, which is not coming. I mean, I would love to see it, but I don't think it does anything to my team specifically when I have like a Mandibuzz just chilling in the back. So yeah, we'll see. He drafted some interesting things, so I'm interested to see. So I'm going to go straight into the battle and wish me luck. Alright, so our battle is beginning. Let's see what he decided to bring. Hopefully my team that I have predicted is somewhat accurate, or else I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. Because I didn't really think about his other mons very much. He brought Tauros. I kind of had a feeling last second. No Amoonguss, which is nice. So I'm just gonna lead Zero Aura. See what happens, honestly. That's right? Zero Aura, Landorus. Yep. Okay. The Earthquake, it's gonna be annoying if he's Scarfed Tauros, but he's probably Life Orb for its Sheer Force. We'll have to see. It is what it is. Didn't prep for it. Intimidate is unfortunate, but not having the Amoonguss is pretty nice. That's one less electric resist. Although I didn't even bring Plasma Fist, but it is what it is. Zero Aura is still going to like to do a lot of damage. I'm very nervous about this match. I'm not too confident versus this team. Kira, nice. So I should live any hit that he throws out on me, and close combat is gonna hurt. If I can get rid of this thing right off the bat, whoo, dream come true. But he's probably gonna switch. Yeah. Landorus? Yeah. As expected. Rocky Helmet. That's funny. I didn't think he'd bring Rocky Helmet. I'm gonna go into Mandibuzz. Let's see what he does. Sledge Wave or rocks? Yeah, rocks. I'm gonna knock off here. Because if he switches into one of his big threats like Cure and Melmetal, it's gonna be nice to get rid of one of those items. But the Melmetal is gonna be very painful to my Tangrowth when I switch it in. I could go Swampert, it would live the double iron. That's Lantern, right? Yeah. Getting rid of the leftovers is going to be nice. I'm going to U-turn myself. And I'm going to go into the Swampy Boy himself. Whoops. Hopefully I can get up my own rocks. Volt Switch? Toxic, that's fine. Little annoying. But my original set was Focus Sash, so I'm glad I changed that. And if he brings in Landorus, he's not going to bring it in versus me. I know if he stays in or brings it in, he has Grass Knot, but I have Rindoberry, so... Flip turn could have been pretty nice. But if he does bring in Landorus, well, he's gonna go for the Scald, probably. Burn would be really annoying. Oh, I'm poisoned. Just kidding, I was testing you. Just gonna click Earthquake. He could switch into Landorus, but I really don't think he wants to risk taking the damage. And getting rid of the Lantern is gonna be really nice. Yeah. Alright, let me write that down. I don't know why he would sack that so early. Maybe he had a specific plan for it and I didn't bring it. But that's no status setter left on his team. Kurum. I got rocks up already. I'm gonna flip turn. I'm gonna sack it and I'm gonna flip turn. If he overpredicts, that'll be nice. Oh, he substitutes. Okay. That's unfortunate. Did it break? Yeah, I didn't think so. So what I can do is I can hope that the Volt Switch breaks the sub and go back into Swampert for it to die. Because I don't want Zeraora to die, that's for sure. Please break it. No! This is bad. He's probably going to use the... What's the set? Rindoberry subset? If I was to get... Not Rindoberry, Salicberry. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'm just gonna go Ninetales. I need to set up that Veil, because I don't really know what he plans to do. If he flash cannons, I probably still die through the Veil, but I need Sandslash to be able to come in on this. And I don't trust him to come in on it without the Veil up, because Body Press. Earth Power, okay. No Flash Cannon, which is good. Metal? If he has Brick Break, that's annoying, but he's gonna do 0 damage to my Tangrowth. Yeah. That's fine. That's weird. I'm gonna click knockoff. I don't expect him to stay in, knowing I have Rocky Helmet. If he does stay in, Double Iron Bash is going to do a lot of damage. Or Rocky Helmet is going to do a lot of damage with the Double Iron Bash. And next turn, I'll outspeed. Just to kill it with the Earthquake if he decides to stay in. So I think knockoff is the best play. In case he goes into something like Blaziken and I can get rid of that item right away. Otherwise, I mean, he's just going to be killing himself by staying in here. Yeah. Okay, that's Tauros probably? Yeah. Nice. No Intimidate, so it is Sheer Force. Okay, buy Life Orb. Mega Horn's a thing? Am I scared of it, though? The problem is I didn't do any calcs against Tauros, so I don't really know if I'm scared of it. I'm just going to go into Mandibuzz because it's my physical wall. Hail should be just about done. I should have been counting the turns. Body slam, that's annoying. Paralyzed would be annoying, but I didn't get paralyzed. That's good. I'm gonna U-turn here and use this opportunity to see if he stays in and tries to paralyze me, or if I can go into something fast to get a free close combat off something. Yeah, okay. Here comes Kiram. That's a really good for me. Because regardless of what he brings in, the close combat is going to do a lot of damage. I think I can 2-hit KO Landers at this point with the close combat. If he's Scarfed, I mean, I died to Earth Power no matter what at about half, so I see no reason to not click close combat. Yeah. Maybe it's not. With the hail? Oh. 2-hit KO for sure. Ooh. It's pushing it a little bit. Now it's for sure. I'm just gonna deal with it. I think Hail's gonna leave this turn. I could check, but I like just playing. Is it Scarfed? I knocked it off, right? Oh. No, it's dead. He's gonna be extremely close to dying from Hail if Hail doesn't fade this turn. Yeah, calculated. So I think I just click close combat one more time. Let this thing die. Hot one. Blaziken. Okay. Vacuum Wave? Possibly. I'm expecting him to have Vacuum Wave because the Sand Slash exists. He doesn't really have any answers to it. Okay. Protect. At this point, I'm just going to sack Zero Aura. Nothing on my team's going to outspeed him at the +2. But at the end of the day, my Mandibuzz should live. Mandibuzz should live. I think I roost here. Because this thing needs to be healthy. If I get crit, it's basically GG. If he can do enough recoil damage to himself for Tangrowth to take him out as well, that's another way to get out of here, but hopefully I don't have to go through that. I feel like once this is gone, I can pretty much win with a bunch of stuff. Okay, okay. Tauros, good. He's probably scared of the Brave Bird, which is smart. I know I already knocked off the Life Orb, but no, I'll U-turn. I'll U-turn. I'm gonna set up Hail again. Rock Slide, that's fine. As long as I don't flinch. Yeah, that doesn't do enough. Okay. And it's not Scarfed. It's probably max speed. So I'm going to set up the Hail. What do I have for Blaziken? Just Mandibuzz? I gotta preserve Mandibuzz, so I can't switch it in. I think I just sack the Ninetales. If he should outspeed me. If he's max speed, jolly. Yeah, outspeeds me. But he doesn't outspeed Sandslash. Now, the thing about Sandslash is that I can kill the Blaziken if it doesn't have Vacuum Wave, but I definitely expect him to have Vacuum Wave. I'm just gonna click Iron Head. I think he sacks this. Okay, this is a good battle so far. If he goes Blaziken, he 100% has Vacuum Wave. Honestly, I can't risk sacking my Mandibuzz. Oh, he brings in Melmetal. The thing about this is he's not banded. And I'm pretty sure I live a double Iron Bash. Entangled's healthy though. I need to utilize Sandslash while the hail is up. I know I have Icy Rock, but it's just... Should be a 2-hit KO. If he kills me here... Oh, Body Press. Good play. Good play. But that's okay. I needed to sack this thing. I didn't really want to switch anything into it. I live a Flare Blitz with Tangrowth. And I also have the Mandibuzz in the back. But that Kyurem... I think that's just GG with Kyurem now. Most likely. I'm just gonna Earthquake. I should have kept it alive, man. I always have tunnel vision. Yeah, Kyurem just comes in and wins. Oh. If I Body Slam and he switches into Kyurem, thinking I'm going to go into Mandibuzz, I can win. And if I get a Paralyze. I don't think that's going to happen. I think I should have just Earthquaked here. But I'm still going to do it because I'm bulky enough to live a Flare Blitz. Ah. Damn it. It was wishful thinking. I don't know why he just didn't go straight into Kyurem. Maybe he doesn't have an ice move, which would be really weird. Nah, he definitely has an ice move. Now the other question is, if he subs here, can I break it? And I don't think that I can. But if he messes up, maybe the Paralyze will be nice. Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, that was a pretty damn good battle. I don't know why I sacked the Sandslash. That was really stupid. I was thinking that I really need the hail. I don't want to risk the Mandibuzz dying. But at the end of the day, Sandslash was my only answer to this thing. So, I mean, it is what it is. Knockoff Mega Crit? Knockoff Mega Crit Freeze Dry Live. Oh! Possibly? Not even close. It was a fun battle, really close. I wish I should have sacked the Mandibuzz. I know I didn't want to, and I felt like it was my win con versus the Blaziken, but I had the Tangrowth there, and I knew the recoil would kill it. So, I mean, that's my bad. Misplayed one turn, and it cost me the game. I think if I had switched out on the Sand Slash, there's no way the Kyurem could kill me. If it has Body Press, I mean, it could have, but my hail was still up by the time that my my Sand Slash would have come out versus the Kyurem. So, at the end of the day, it was still a misplay on my part. Really close battle, way better than our other matches. A 1-0, I mean, come on, you can never hate on the 1-0. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week, where hopefully I don't lose.